Force is equal to minus kx. ठीक है. How do you find potential energy, sir? Well, the definition of potential energy never changed. Why? The negative of the work done by the conservative force gives you the change in potential energy. Do you remember that or you don't? Yeah. Do you remember doing this integration or don't? When the spring case wala de. But sir, this is not spring force. I know it's not. But is the math similar? The math is similar. So can I say that this will give me U2 minus U1 is negative of the work done by this conservative force, yes, as you go from x1 to x2. यही तो था. हाँ. This will come out to be half k x2 square minus half k x1 square. One minus sign is already in the force and one minus sign you put from the definition. Fair enough. So can't we simply say ux is simply equal to half kx square with very simple that u at x equal to 0 is 0. So your potential energy datum is where? Mean position. Take your time. Simple, yaar. Come on, guys. That's fairly simple. Please. Yeah, it is actually. है ना? So the potential energy expression is half kx square. Where is the potential energy? 0. Mean. Where is it extreme? Amplitude. Let me show you the variation. There you go. Why is it always positive? Half kx square. Half kx square. X square. Square is always positive. So at the mean, potential energy is 0. At extreme, potential energy is maximum half Ka square. U minimum, 0. U max, half Ka square. Capish? Capish. Simple, hai na? Simple. Let's not overcomplicate that. Hai na? If I talk in terms of time, x equal to a sine omega t, yes. Put x ka value inside. Half Ka square sine square omega t. Half Ka square 1 minus cos 2 omega t upon 2, right? Half Ka square, take 2 outside, 1/4. Okay, sir. Minus 1/4 Ka square cos 2 omega t plus 1/4 Ka square. Check. Can I write half Ka square sine square omega t as this? You can actually, but what are you trying to say? I'm trying to say I can draw the graph with time also. You can. Yes. It's the graph is kind of like a minus cos shape, but it is minus cos, but then you can shift it upwards by 1/4 Ka square. This is your homework. Try to tally the graph. Tally the graph. Sir, which formula did you use? Arey baba, cos 2a. Cos 2a is 1 minus 2 sine square a. So what is sine a? Acha, you try to convert the sine into this blah blah blah. Okay. ठीक है? What is the most notable thing here? Notable thing is, can you see in the graph, after how much time is the graph repeating itself? 0, t by 2. Arey, sir, time period is t by 2. Yes, because what is your omega star? What is your omega star in the expression? Acha, omega star is t 2 omega. 2 omega. So what will be your t star? T star will be, the new time period would be 2 pi upon omega star. And omega star is double of that. Double of that means the old time period ka half. Oh, nice. So you are saying potential energy with time is also varying sinusoidally or with sine curve. The only difference is the time period is halved. Is it such a rocket science for you? Really? Really? What is the potential energy from 0 to A? 0 to half k a square. 0 pe 0, half k a square. What is the potential energy from 0 to minus A? Acha, you are saying potential energy can never be negative. Clearly. So if something can't be negative, the negative part is gone. So out of four quadrants, the negative part hata do. Kitne bache? 2 quadrants. So half time period. Right? Right? Half kx square. Let's talk about kinetic energy. That's going to be utterly simple, I think. Kinetic energy is simply what? Half mv square. Well, put the velocity in terms of displacement and in terms of time and you get the answer. What is the formula for velocity in terms of space? Velocity in terms of space is omega under root a square minus x square. Good for you. So k becomes equal to what? Half m omega square a square minus x square. अरे but अभी ये यहाँ पे क्या करें? अरे क्या करें? Acceleration was minus k by mx to begin with. Then I called acceleration as minus omega square x. That implies omega square was equal to k by m or not? So what is m omega square? Oi, k. Good. So kinetic energy is half k a square minus x square. That's nice. Put x equal to 0. X equal to 0 is k equal to half k a square. Okay. Put x equal to a or plus minus a. If I put x equal to plus minus a, k is 0. Kinetic energy depends on what? Speed. Where is speed highest? Mean position or highest. So you are saying, sir, this is k max. Absolutely. So when potential energy is 0, kinetic energy is max, and when potential energy is max, kinetic energy is 0. Right. There you go, the expression. I will do the same thing with time also now. Don't worry. Are you ready for it? Sure. Sure. Good. How does the graph of kinetic energy looks like? The graph of kinetic energy will look like inverted parabola. Why, sir? Because it's half k square minus x square. Watch this. Simple? Simple, sir. Simple. Can you please, if you do the same thing with time, the graph with time will come out to be shape-wise same. The most interesting thing is, again, the time period is t by 2. Watch, see? 1, 2, 3. Is the cycle between 1 and 2 repeated between 2 and 3 or not? Yes, sir. After how much time? T by 2. So if the displacement time, original time period of SHM is t, then kinetic energy and potential energy vary with time, with half the time period or double the frequency. Is this okay? I am not going to spend time on this one because what I wanted to convey here, I have already conveyed before. Time to bring the boys home. How about we talk about total mechanical energy, which is nothing but the sum of kinetic and potential. You can go by either method. I'll go by x because that's easy to understand. Half kx square is u, correct? Half k a square minus x square. Correct, sir? Kar do add. Half kx square gets cancelled and half k square is constant. Wow, wow, wow. Total mechanical energy of SHM is half k square. Half constant, k constant, amplitude constant. Total mechanical energy remains constant and the value is half k square. See? Can you do it with respect to time also? So, कैसे करेंगे? अरे 1 will become sin square omega t, 1 will become cos square omega t, and sin square plus cos square will be equal to 1. Eventually, whether you do it with space or time, K plus U का sum, that is the total mechanical energy, will come out to be constant and the value would be half Ka square. So the graph of total mechanical energy is a flat line.